So since it's the holiday season, I thought it would be a good idea to review a Christmas DVD. But what one should I choose? There's a lot of good options. Now at first, these 5 came to mind, just good DVDs. Now, Ultimate Christmas has been reviewed so many times by people that it'd just be kind of repetitive to review myself, so that's out of the question. And during the Christmas season, you're supposed to be happy. And if I watch a Sharon Miller episode, I'm not going to be happy, so that's out of the question. And to be completely honest, I don't even have Tints on the Tracks on DVD, so that's also out of the question. So now it's down to these 2, and I chose Thomas's Christmas Carol, which you guys kind of knew already. Well, because I'm probably going to do another review on the Christmas Engines, and if this video does good, then I'll probably start working on the Christmas Engines review. But yeah, anywho, on to their actual review. So the actual DVD features are pretty lackluster, like only 2 bonus features, and one of them is a song. Like, I get the CGI series is kind of lazy when it comes to DVDs, but come on. Okay, so the first episode is Diesel's Ghostly Christmas. This episode just has a very warm feeling, with most episodes in this era. Now this episode just feels very different than the other ones, probably because it's longer than other ones. But for some reason it still counted as one of the regular episodes, which I find kind of weird. Okay, editor's note, I just realized there's 2 episodes and counted as 2 episodes, so that's nice. The Diesel trying to be mean thing feels forced at the start. Now I kind of get it because he's supposed to be mean and scary, and the plot line of the movie they're trying to base it off of is Scrooge being all scary, but it's just so forced. It's fun how Cranky gets in on scaring Diesel. Cranky usually gets down with Thomas's pranks and stuff, but in this one he actually helps. The 4th wall break hurts me so bad. Overall, it's a really fun episode with a nice feeling and an overused plot. But overall, I think it'd be an 8 out of 10 would suit it right. Now the next episode is No Place Like Home. And I don't really have a lot to say in this episode, just a couple small things. Henry's voice makes you feel so uncomfortable. Like, just listen to this real quick.
Slow and steady does it, Percy. Oh, I don't like these slippery tracks. Oh!
His CGI character makes me so mad. Like, he used to be a big, strong, mean, but good-hearted character, but now he's scared of everything. One thing I hated about Mattel's branding at the time was the forced lines that the character said.
Where I come from, it's warm all year round, and there's no snow.
Like, I don't really remember the episode, but I'm pretty sure Nia said that exact same line once in Big World, Big Adventures. Now, I know this is hypocritical from what I said 20 seconds ago, but Victor being afraid of the snow is pretty good for the story, and really cool. And the final thing I have to say about this episode is that I like how high the stakes are. Like in most episodes in the Brenner era, they are pretty laid back, but this one is pretty intense with Kevin and Victor stuff. Overall, a very good episode with forced lines from mediocre season 19. I'll give it an 8.5, slots just above Diesel's Ghostly Christmas. Really? Okay, next we have Cranky Christmas, and all I gotta say is mid. It's just mid. I mean, the opening sequence is pretty nice, I do have to say, but that's probably the nicest thing I could say about this episode. The Strawberry Hat forced humor isn't awful. I mean, it's fine in context, but it's alright. How Cranky acts makes me feel like this is an All Just Go episode, which I do not like at all. Like, do you guys remember when he was tough? I mean, this is kind of a weird photo, but do you guys remember when he was tough? Yeah, me too. Oh, and don't even get me started on how stupid the slow motion is, no! It's like it was not needed at all. Yeah, and don't worry, everything works out like always. Like, look.
Wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas.
And a cranky New Year!
Just now, this episode just ruined the whole DVD for me. 5.5 out of 10. Just straight up mid. Okay, the next episode is The Beast of Sodor, and let's just say it does not get any better from here. The use of Spencer was nice. I don't really care if he's an antagonist, I still like him a lot. The Strawberry Hat crash scene was pretty cool. I don't really care if it's kind of goofy, but it was still kind of funny. I don't care what anybody says, season 19 is awful for Henry being scared. This episode is the worst of it. I just want to use bleach to my eyes after watching this episode. Between the awful slapstick humor and Henry, this episode's going to be so low on this list, it's not even funny. This episode has nice visuals. That's probably the only good thing I have to say about this episode, which is very rare for a Brenner era episode. Overall, pretty bad plot with the stereotypical Brenner era downsides. Now, I do really like the Brenner era a lot, but the bad in this episode really sticks out. 4 out of 10, lowest on the list. So, the big question, is it really worth it? And I have to say, if you're a collector, then yeah, but if you're just trying to get a good DVD, then I would look other places. This DVD's average score is 6, so it's not awful, but it's not great at the same time. And it only has 4 episodes to choose from, so it's also not that good either, which you could easily find on Prime for free, so... Anyways, I hope you all have a Merry Christmas, and I'll see you guys in the next video.